Good morning, Patrick here, coming to you live from Complete Health. And I've had a bit of a pattern walking through the clinic this week, so I thought I would just quickly jump on and explain a little bit to do with car accidents. So I've had 3 new clients this week. All 3 of them have got neck pain, shoulder pain, and when you question them a little bit further, every single one of them has been in a car accident. Now, the really interesting thing about people with car accidents is we very often don't realize the level of trauma that comes with a car accident. Now, interestingly enough, there are quite a lot of research papers on car accidents and whiplash, because what happened during, good morning, Haley, what happened during the 60s is obviously every single time someone had a car accident, they would make really big claims, and insurance companies started getting a bit dubious about why everyone was claiming for these things. And so the insurance company did loads of research papers to basically clarify whether you did or didn't get whiplash after car accidents. And so what was happening is the insurance companies were trying to disprove it, but what actually ended up happening is they actually proved the point that a whiplash can happen in someone's neck in a car crash at as little as 10 miles an hour. Now, the reality of it is that obviously if you crash into someone else's car and it breaks the metal or the bumper on their car, then we realistically know that this is going to have damage on our own soft tissues, because our tissues are not as hard as the car. Now, the good thing between us and the car is we can regenerate. One of the most common things that I'll see with people that have car accidents is the shape of their curve in their neck will change. And so what we start to see is we should have a C-shaped curve that comes back. And what we end up seeing is that that curve comes from being curved like this, and it goes out straight and the head starts to come forward. And you'll almost see it. The muscles down the side of the neck become tight and taut. And we can quite often get pins and needles coming and running down the arm because the way that the head position puts pressure on the nerves. So be aware, if you have had a car accident, one of the first things I always say to car accidents is don't leave it until symptoms arise to go and get it checked, because quite often if you've had a car accident, your adrenaline levels are going to go through the roof, your cortisol levels are going to go through the roof. Both hormones in which in your body will inhibit pain so that you can get away from danger, so that you can actually make sure you're safe enough so that then your tissues can start to heal. So most people that will have a car accident won't feel pain immediately. They'll feel it 2 to 3 days afterwards, by which time those soft tissues can already start to have caused injuries, damage, and further problems if we don't go and get ourselves to a hospital or go and see a physio or a doctor or a GP or a chiropractor or a massage. Someone that can check and has enough skill to be able to check those things and make sure that nothing neurological is going to come up from having those accidents. So like I say, if a car is damaged when you have a car accident, or we know that whiplash can be caused in a car accident as little as 10 miles an hour. Next time you have a little bump, scrape, bruise, whatever. And by the way, this is true for car accidents, but if you think about it, if your car can give you whiplash at 10 miles an hour, think about what would happen if you fall down the stairs. It's the same kind of principle. That force of momentum times the volume of the weight will tell us whether you're likely to develop injuries or not. And so most of the time we don't necessarily think of something because we don't feel pain immediately, but it's almost always to do with our hormones that will inhibit that process. So always make sure if you have an accident, a fall, a bump, a bruise, always mention it to your chiropractor or your physio. And if you're not getting those things, kinds of things checked out, make sure you do, because they may accumulate and at one point they may overflow, and that's when problems start to occur. Boom. 3 car accidents in a week, can't believe it. So guys, if you need any help, please leave some comments below. Maybe you've had a car accident, you've got some questions. If that's the case, please put some comments in the comments below. Otherwise, maybe you know someone else that will benefit from the idea of understanding why car accidents might cause neck pain. Until tomorrow, we'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye for now.